May 27th, 2022 was an important day for movies. Top Gun Maverick soared its way into theatres and made a ton of money at the box office. But that same day, another movie came out. The Bob's Burgers movie, an animated movie based on the popular TV show. Unlike Top Gun Maverick, however, the Bob's Burgers movie totally bombed at the box office, and I think it is devastating that this happened. Let me explain. Hi all, I'm the Grinning Critic and I love talking about movies with a grin. Today, luckily, I can talk about a movie with a grin, but I also have to talk about a movie with a frown, as I'm frowning over the fact that this great movie bombed at the box office. So why did the movie bomb? Well, did it get bad reviews? No, it's got very high reviews. It's got a very good Rotten Tomatoes score and a very high meter score. So the reviews weren't the problem here. There were many other reasons for why there was a problem. First of all, the movie came out right when Top Gun Maverick was coming out, and Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness came out a couple of weeks earlier, and a couple of weeks after Jurassic World Dominion came out. So it came out right in the middle of summer blockbuster season, so more people saw these more famous IP movies than this Bob's Burgers movie. Another reason was the marketing budget. The movie only had a marketing budget of roughly $20 million, so they couldn't do a whole lot with marketing. Also, this movie is based on a niche TV show. Only 1.3 million people watch it every week, so that's not a whole lot of people. And this movie didn't have a push for TV show viewers because the movie is inconsequential to what happens in the TV show. It's just between seasons 12 and 13. So fans of the TV show didn't feel like they had to see the movie on the big screen. Also, this movie came out well after the TV show's prime. And I know you're going to tell me that the situation was the same for the Simpsons movie, but you've got to remember this. The Simpsons is a lot more popular a TV show than Bob's Burgers is. So a Simpsons movie will make more money than a Bob's Burgers movie. Now that I've talked about why the movie bombed, let me talk about why I think the movie should not have bombed. This movie is highly unique. It's not really like many other movies because it blends so many genres so successfully. I mean, you've got a comedy in here, you've got a musical in here, you've got a murder mystery in here, you've even got a little bit of romance in here, you've got a movie about people trying to pay off rent here. There's so many different genres, and it's amazing how well it's been pulled off. The balance between the genres, it just works really well here. That surprised me. The movie is also very well written and very funny. Another thing I really liked was all the voice acting in this movie. The voice acting's great. And there was something really unique here that I really liked about the voice acting. So you've got a lot of female characters in here that are played by men, and that works really well for comic effect. Also, I was very interested in this movie. I was really interested to know how this movie would go down. Also, I got really invested in this movie. I cared for the characters. I really wanted to know how it would... Also, I was very interested in this movie. I really wanted to know who the murderer was. What was going to happen to the characters. I was just very interested in that. Now, I've got to talk about the animation in this film. The cartoon community is always fighting for traditional animated films. They want hand-drawn movies, and they're angry about what happened to Toy Story, making so many studios make computer animated films and no traditional animated films. You want to know why they did that? It's all because of one thing. Money! Disney used to make hand-drawn movies. They were planning to make one every 2 years. But nobody went and saw Winnie the Pooh. So we don't get hand-drawn movies from Disney. It's as simple as this. And the cartoon community wants hand-drawn movies, but yet they don't pay for them. It makes no sense to me at all. They really should have paid for this movie if they want more hand-drawn movies. I mean, I like that. So it makes me upset that the cartoon community wants hand-drawn movies but isn't supporting ones when they come out. That's really sad to me. Another thing that I absolutely loved about this movie was how the family members in this family all care for one another. They aren't fighting with one another. They just care about each other. They love each other. It's just such a refreshing thing, and it's really nice to see that in this movie. Also, I really liked what they did with one of the characters. So there's this character called Louise who's always wearing these rabbit ears in her head. And she gets teased for it. And you learn something about that. I don't want to wreck it for you, but it was just really nice. And I really liked it. It was a really sentimental moment that I really liked. And it's done in a really dark situation in the movie. And I just loved it. It was a great idea. Now, this movie is not a perfect movie, but that doesn't mean it's not great either. It is great. There's a continuity error, there's a few uneven elements in this film, and the motivations of the person who murdered the dead person weren't really properly explored. That was disappointing. But other than that, the Bob's Burgers movie is a great movie. It is just devastating that this movie bombed and it's as great as it is. I'm gonna give the Bob's Burgers movie an A-. Watch the film on Disney+, buy the DVD, watch it on Amazon Prime, watch it on Hulu. Just support this movie. It's really sad that it bombed. I just think it really shouldn't have, considering how great it is and how much fun I had with it. Please support this movie, go see it. Thanks for watching, and I'm the Grinning Critic. And don't forget to subscribe to me.